Beep ba da ba doo boop ba dee ba doo ba ba dee ba doo boop.
Welcome back. I'm Lewis from Losers, and this is John,
Yo, what's up, guys?
and we're back. I'm playing because I'm literally the freaking best at this. I'm a pro May.
So I'm gonna sit here and watch, and just be in awe
Yeah,
at how.
I'm pro May. See how I have a firefighter outfit?
Yeah,
I'm so good. I don't think you guys know.
is that a good thing?
Mhm.
Okay, that she
Look,
has a firefighter outfit.
She's a firefighter. She puts out fires with her ice.
So what are we talking about today, Lewis?
What
are we
talking
doing?
about fear.
Fear again. Awesome.
Shoot.
Don't-
We are talking about fear.
Yes.
And
Scary stuff.
in the past episode, we were talking about scary stuff that makes us scared.
Digital fear.
Digital
We
fears.
were talking about.
It could be
fear
whatever.
of
It could
technology.
be. It could be fear of technology, fear of whatever. It doesn't matter.
Well, that's the only thing we talked about.
But okay, yeah, but
We didn't go any further than that.
okay, but I feel like my next question is like, okay, so we talked about. Oh hey, oh god, we talked about the future. Look at this guy wasting ultimate.
Whoa.
God damn it!
Suck.
Look at him. What a jerk. Look at it. He wasted his ultimate on me. Like, that's a little bit obsessive.
Gotta dig the ice, man.
All right, whatever.
Okay, what were we talking about?
We're talking about the future
Okay.
now. And last episode we were talking about the future. Now we're talking about the past.
Oh, fear of the past.
What is there anything that, I don't want to say you regret because that's like a really typical question. Is there
yeah.
anything that like you like ultimately were scared of or still are like you're scared of it? Like no matter what, you always think about it. Like I don't know if that really gives it like vague. Maybe it's a vague question, or maybe that's a hard question. Not very explained very well, but like, is there anything from your past that, when you think about it right now, it freaks you out? Like something that happened that you don't understand, or like something that you thought was like beyond comparison. Is that is it too hard?
You guys can't see this, but I'm making like a crazy face right now of how I don't even know.
You don't know how to answer the question.
I don't know. I mean, like, I've just repressed everything.
Oh, okay.
So I don't fear my past. No, I don't. Something that like that terrifies me. Well, it doesn't terrify me, but like I cringe at a lot of my past about like the way I acted and the way like how I carried myself and just silly things that have happened that like who I am.
Elaborate on like, what do you mean by like carrying yourself? Like, because you thought stuff you did was dumb, or like?
Yeah. I like was a total spaz in the past. I still am a little bit, but like I toned down a little bit. But just like going back and thinking about like, how such a freaking weird person I really was. It was just like, ugh.
You don't think that it kind of like made you who you are? Like,
Unfortunately.
like,
Yeah.
fudge. You don't think like it's made you like kind of respect what you kind of did? Because like for me, like I feel like my past fears are like very powerful in the sense that like have you ever just remembered something like randomly, like you'll be doing something and it's just like a thought that pops in, like, or like, and it was like a scary thing, like it was something that like, I know I'm saying like a lot, but I'm playing a video game, so it's really bye. It's really hard to talk about it. Like a memory that like kind of evaded or like invaded your privacy. Like it shouldn't have been there, and it just popped up, and you're like, why did I remember that? Like why did that come up in my brain?
Do you have an example of that?
I do, but I don't know if it's appropriate because it's something that kind of like it was kind of like weird when it happened. Like I guess I'll just I don't care.
Dude. Kick ass.
There was like a point in time where like when I was a little kid, and I guess I went to go to the bathroom. I don't know what was going on. I went to the bathroom and like there was a girl in the bathroom, and she was
What bathroom? Like in your house?
No,
or?
like I was a little kid. No, like in elementary.
So in the elementary school bathroom, in the boys' bathroom,
Yes,
there was a
girl in there.
Okay.
And she was in there, and she was looking at like everyone's wiener.
What the
Yeah,
heck?
it's weird. It's super weird. But like, she was looking at everyone's wiener, and she like looked
Just
at mine.
browsing, perusing.
I don't know what she was doing. Like, I don't know why this
oh.
memory popped in my head, and it's such a weird memory. Like, because it was a memory. It's 100% a memory. Because I remember it like 100%, and that like goes to show you like, is it real if I remember it, or is it, you know what I mean? Like, does it count? Because I remember this like in detail.
Okay, but keep going about the story.
So she like made fun of my wiener to everybody.
Oh no!
When I was a little kid, because I was a little kid.
Lewis.
I was a little kid. Like, why was she? You know, why would she even do that? And it randomly popped in my head the other day because I was going to the bathroom, and that randomly popped in my head.
Did you murder her?
No, I was such a nice kid. Like, I was very sweet and quiet and like to myself, and I didn't really say or do anything, you know. And it was really weird for her to do that, and that's why like it popped in my head like a memory like that. And I guess it's going back to memories, but this is like a fear of like, why was it so necessary for her to do that? You know, like I still to this day don't understand why.
Dude, we should find her.
No.
And we should.
I know
punch
her name, but I'm not gonna say her name.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna like I still don't know. I don't know to this day. Like,
We're gonna go and make fun of her wiener.
she probably does
Right.
have one now, but like stuff like that, like fear, like in the sense of, do you have stuff that's like repressive and you think about it like every now and then, like it comes back and it's scary.
Absolutely, but nothing I'm willing to share.
Of course, you know,
with everyone.
Yeah.
But like, one memory that like always like, I was terrified. I was also in elementary school, and we were at the airport once, me and my family, and we were like, my sister was going somewhere, and my aunt was looking after me, and we were walking around the terminal, and so I remember I must have been 8 years old, and I turned to my aunt and I said, "I'll race you to the elevator," and then I booked it. I ran as fast as I could, dodging through like a huge crowd of people, pretending I was a TIE fighter in an asteroid field.
Okay.
You know, episode 5, I was just like, you running through people, feeling so badass, and then I reached the elevator, and then my aunt's not there, and so I wait, and she's still not there, and then she's still not there. So it turns out she didn't even hear me say, "I'll race you to the elevator." So I'm at this airport, and it's like, you know, one of the world's largest airports.
Yeah.
And I'm lost, completely lost at 8 years old.
Oh, little John.
Freaked out, totally like no idea where to go. So I'm looking around everywhere, and I'm like so scared. And then it must have been like 20 minutes later, I see from across the terminal my dad, and he has the most furious look on his face.
I can imagine your dad being mad.
And so I turned left and went the other direction.
Oh.
And I found my mom, and she was like, I don't think she knew what was going on. She was like watching like the planes leave or something like that.
I can tell you that. Oh no!
And then, but I always like remember like that fear of being lost in some like huge place, and even to this day, I get anxiety about like
Lost?
No, just about being separated from people. Like, if I'm, like, hanging out with somebody at the mall, or if I'm, like, going to the grocery store with somebody, like, if they're, like, in a different aisle, I get, like, this anxiousness. And, like, I'm, like, I feel like I have to, like, be close to somebody, or, like, be on their shoulder, and, like, while we're shopping and hanging out.
Yeah.
And, like, if, like, we have cell phones now, but
So
still, it's just, like, terrifying.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's like in its I guess in a sense itself like a raw fear. Like I had a fear in my head, but I can't remember it for the life of me. Oh, I remember, but there was one time where like I was a little kid, and it's funny because like, isn't it interesting how much like your childhood impacts who you are?
Oh, absolutely. It's
like
it builds like your entire being.
Which is so freaking weird to me that happens. Oh shoot, no! Oh, she got me. I remember this one time, like a ball. Like I was with I was at my dad's house, and a ball had gone over this guy. This is an old man who like was not a very good old man. He was just grumpy and mean, and the ball went over the fence, and I hopped it because I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna grab it real quick. And it was like little apartments, like little tiny apartments, so they weren't really big or anything. And he like grabbed my arm when I did it, and he was like hard. Like I remember him.
Wait, who grabbed your arm?
The old man.
The old man.
Yeah, sorry if I got. Who was like, yeah, because I like hopped the fence and
And he was like waiting for you.
I guess so. He must have been lurking. Yeah, like he must have been lurking or something.
Look at this kid coming in.
But he grabbed my arm so freaking hard, and I just stood there because like he just like I remember his eyes were like just piercing, and he was just like mad. He probably was a racist. He probably was just like an evil person, or he probably was just a grumpy old man who just didn't want people in his yard and this stupid little kids in his yard. You know what I mean? Like he was upset.
And so what happened? He grabs you.
He grabs me, and
he's like, "What do you think you're doing?"
Pretty much. He was just like, "What are you doing?" And like, I was like, "I'm grabbing the ball." He's like, "You can't do this in my yard. I'm gonna have you arrested." And I was probably like 11 or something, and my dad or my stepmom had seen it, and she like screamed for my dad, and my dad like ran. I've never seen my dad run so fast before, and he like shoved the old man out of it. He's kind of mean.
That de-escalated the situation, yeah. I imagine.
Oh, definitely. And he like said like, "Let go of my son," and blah blah blah, and he did it. And you know, it's an old man. Like it's an old, frail old man. Like, what do you expect?
All right, guys. Lesson of the day: if an old man gives you crap, you just push him, shove him, beat him up. Right? Yeah.
Beat him up. That's all you gotta do.
That's a good.
But yeah, I mean that's like a fear. Look, I won.
You won.
That's how good I am.
Push those old men out.
May.
Why are they on the ground?
Because he's dead.
You. Oh, it was such a weird pose.
Because I'm just like, you know how those you know how the girls go like, hi. Like that's how they pose.
Like how do they go? Hi.
Like, you know?
All those girls always going, hi.
I know we got the topic of repressed memories, but like that's one of my like I guess
a girl
fears.
Saying hi?
No, like hi. Like no, I could talk. Carissa hates my like girl voice that I do. Like, and I got it from the Game Grumps. Go watch them; they're freaking awesome. You guys probably know about them.
Link in the description. Just kidding.
No, but like they're pretty dope. They're funny. I watch them every night. But they do this thing where they're like, yeah, yeah, and Carissa hates it with a passion. Like she literally yells at me when I do it because she'll be like, "Can you go grab my thing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." And then she's like, "Really?"
Dude, how does she even put up with you?
I don't know. She's right behind us, but yeah. I don't know. Oh, sorry, guys. Like riveting.
She's
riveting.
She is staring daggers into your back right now.
This is riveting conversation, but I'm gonna end it here.
Alrighty.
But hopefully we have more stuff to talk about. So
thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening.
What about like why don't we ask them what their fears are?
Yeah, tell me what you're scared of. Tell me if you have any repressed memories or just horrible stories.
Post that on YouTube for everyone to see.
Everyone to see.
You know, everyone will know your story. You know, no privacy.
No privacy at all. Let us know.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out.